Welcome back, everybody. Who am I?
This is Phil.
And who are you?
Sam.
And we're...
Bars and Barbells.
As a team, we've been doing reaction videos for a little while now, and we're coming back to somebody that we did a little while ago, and it was a great song, but we kind of heard a little bit of it and got into it briefly through our lives from, catching a glimpse here or there as a super popular song in movies.
Yeah, movies, stuff like that. Yeah.
And in Bad to the Bone.
Yeah.
Loved it, though. It was so great seeing that one.
Yeah, it was really cool being reintroduced to that because I feel like when you're younger and you hear it, like maybe you don't appreciate it as much.
Oh, we didn't appreciate it as we should have. That's for sure. And it's a great song. I love it.
Yeah.
So we're coming back to George on a request from Mark. Mark has been a staple on our channel.
Yes.
And supporting us. So thank you so much, Mark. We really do appreciate all the love. And we've got one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. It wasn't just Mark that was requesting this, though. He gave us a request for this one, but the comments were lively with one bourbon, one scotch, one beer as well. So we've got George Thorogood, as I said. And what's the special part about George Thorogood is he has a band.
Yep, the Destroyers.
The Delaware Destroyers. My favorite thing to say on the channel thus far.
You just like to sound like Optimus Prime or the Transformers or whatever they are.
Yeah, Transformers roll out. So we've got a new song that we haven't heard before, which is always exciting. We always appreciate checking out some new music. If you are coming to the channel for the first time, that's what we've done in the past year. Have done so many different artists, genres.
Oh, yeah.
We've done sports. We've done comedy, comedians. Sam's really enjoyed the comedians.
Yes, I absolutely love that.
So,
I've also been really enjoying learning about different genres, especially like some bluesy kind of stuff.
Well, maybe we'll get a little more from George on this one. Just remember, guys, if you want to join us on this journey, you just have to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell. Make sure you hit the like button if you do enjoy this video, and leave us a comment because we always appreciate the insights. Like I said, that's how we got this channel to where it is today through those comments. They've been really insightful.
Thanks, guys.
Enough about me. Enough about Sam. Enough about the Delaware Destroyers. Let's get into it. George Thorogood.
I want to tell you a story about the house ran blue. I come home one Friday, had to tell the landlady I done lost my job. She said, that don't confront me, long as I get my money next Friday. Now next Friday I come, I didn't get the rent, and out the door I went. So I goes to the landlady, I said, you let me slide. I have the rent for it tomorrow, the next I don't know. So let me slide it on, people. I notice when I come home in the evening, she ain't got nothing nice to say to me. But for 5 years, she was so nice. Lord, she would love it, dove it. I come home one particular evening, the landlady said, you got the rent money yet? I said, no, can't find no job, therefore I ain't got no money to pay the rent. She said, I don't believe you're trying to find no job. Said, I seen you today, you were standing on a corner, leaning up against a post. I said, but I'm tired, I've been walking all day. She said, that don't confront me, long as I get my money next Friday. Now next Friday I come out, didn't have the rent, and out the door I went. So I go down the streets, down to my good friend's house. I said, look man, I'm outdoors, Can I stay with you maybe a couple days? He said, let me go and ask my wife. He come out of the house, I could see his face. I know there was no. He said, I don't know, man. She got a funny, I said, I know. Everybody funny. Now you for that too. So I go back home. I tell the landlady, I got a job. I'm gonna pay the rent. She said, yeah. I said, oh yeah. And then she was so nice. Lord, she would love it, dove it.
Let's go, George.
So I go in my room, pack up my things, and I go. I slip on out the back door. Down the streets I go. She hollering about the front rent. She'll be lucky to get in the back rent. She ain't gonna get none of it. So I stop in a local bar, you know, people. I go to the bar. I rent my coat. I call the bartender. I said, look, man, come down here. You got down there. So what you want? One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Well, I ain't seen my baby since I don't know when. I've been drinking bourbon, whiskey, scotch and gin. Gonna get high, man, I'm gonna get loose. Need me a triple shot of that juice. Gonna get drunk, don't you have no fear. I want one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. But I'm sitting now.
We had a pretty decent intro there.
Yeah, lots of storytelling going on there.
Yeah, I was totally engaged in the story. I was like, what's going on with George? George seems to be like he's a little bit of a problem kid.
Yeah, it's definitely some humor in there.
Yeah, he's causing some landlords some issues. Wouldn't want to be my tenant, that's for sure.
No, definitely not. But yeah, I think that he did a good job to keep you engaged and, have you laughing in there a couple times.
Yeah, it was funny. I think it was obviously, this is, and I don't think the original, right? So who knows? I don't know if he added this into the original and the song One Bourbon, One Scotch, One Beer is what he was getting into. Mm-hmm. And if it was like the storytelling aspect that they added, or if that was a part of the original, you guys can let us know. But it was cool, like you said, from the storytelling to keep you engaged, want to know where we're going, and then leading to the point of why he needs one bourbon, one scotch, and one beer.
Yeah. Drown all his sorrows.
Yeah. So what are your thoughts on the sound so far?
I feel like it's different. I mean, it has similarities, I feel like, to the last one that we did, but also a little bit different. I feel like it's a little bit, like it's not as up-tempo and not as...
high energy,
as the other one. But I like it. It's interesting, and I feel like it's cool to kind of see like the diversity of what he can do. And I like that it has that kind of like bluesy rock feel to it still too. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, we haven't gotten into probably the full grasp of the song yet, right? There's still 4 minutes left in this video, so we just kind of got into the song. I just was noticing that his voice was really raspy, which was very similar to Bad to the Bone in the introduction. But when he got into the actual song component, it was a little less raspy.
Like
and it was, he was kind of singing and there was more clarity. I really did like the raspiness in Bad to the Bone, but we'll see. That seems to be a part of his voice in general. So we'll see if he adds that in. But really like the guitar work in this again. That's heavier for sure. It's got a really, a heavier sound. It kind of reminds me of the sound of ZZ Top a little bit.
Okay.
There's probably no resemblance there between the two groups, but it does remind me of just that kind of heavier sound, but still a rocky blues feel to it.
To the song as a whole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyways, I guess, we'll find out where we go, but I do like George Thorogood. Seemingly 2 songs now. I do really like his sound overall. Yeah,
and I'm interested also to see where it goes because I feel like we've had this like big lead up in the story, and then now we're just getting to like the heavier musical part of it.
Yeah, so let's check it out.
The bar, I'm getting drunk, I'm feeling mellow. I'm drinking bourbon, I'm drinking scotch, I'm drinking beer. Look down the bar. Here comes the bartender. Said, look, man, come down here. So what you want? One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. No, I ain't seen my baby since the night before last. Gotta get a drink, man, I'm gonna get gas. Gonna get high, man, I ain't had enough. Need me a triple shot of that stuff. Gonna get drunk, won't you listen right here? I want one bourbon, one shot, one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Well, all right. Scratch my back, baby. Now by this time, I'm plenty high. You know when your mouth is getting dry, you're plenty high. Walk down the bar, I see to my bartender. I said, look, man, come down here. You got down there, so what you want this time? I said, look, man, what time is it? He said the clock on the wall said 3 o'clock. A last call for alcohol. So what you need? One bourbon, one scotch, one beer. Oh, I ain't seen my baby since a nigh on a week. Gotta get drunk, man, so I can't even speak. Gonna get high, man, listen to me. One drink ain't enough, Jack, you better make it 3. Gonna get drunk, I'm gonna make it real clear. I want one bourbon, one scotch, one beer. One bourbon, one scotch, one beer.
Lots of comedy again too, right? Because in the last one that we did, we were laughing through that one too, because he made some references that were, I think it was related to women, right? That he, had some comedy, some comedic relief in the song throughout, and this was the same feel for me.
Yeah, I thought it was really fun, like a very upbeat but fun song.
Yeah, and clearly, it's a drinking song.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Drink your sorrows away, so to speak. But there was definitely some one-liners in there, like mentioning how your mouth gets super dry
when you're high.
Yeah, which is just a classic stoner reference, right?
Yeah.
And he still combined that comedic stuff with some great musicianship, right?
I really like the guitar in this for sure.
Yeah, it's a great, like I said earlier when we were in the break, it's a great guitar sound in general. But it's you also alluded to the energy combined with the guitar work. They go together really, really well. But it did have a blues feel to it.
Yeah, for sure.
And he's definitely got a particular sound. The 2 songs that we've done, they've been super, super unique in that, he's got his own way of doing the song that really is engaging throughout, whether it's the storytelling aspect or using his raspy voice as an instrument, as a tool.
Yeah.
But particularly in this one, I felt like the storytelling really stood out.
Yeah, me too. That's what kind of like really hooked me in.
Yeah.
I was like, what's happening next? Where are we going with this?
I'm really enjoying George Thorogood thus far.
No, I like him too. That was good.
The first one that we did was it was a classic, right? And
Yeah.
this one I would say is less known. You guys are probably going to say, yeah, it's well known. And we just don't know
Not
it.
as well known
Yeah.
as Bad to the Bone.
Well, of course, because it was in like 20 different movies that we saw. So clearly not as popular, but this one I'm sure was very popular. You guys can let us know how much in those comments. We always like to learn.
Yes.
And let us know about a little more from his catalog, because it seems like we should check out a bit more from him.
Yeah, I would like to for sure.
And I really enjoyed this one. So he's 2 for 2 for me.
Yeah, I like it as well.
So that means it's a thumbs up from Sam. That means it's got to be a thumbs up from you. Well, hopefully, if you enjoyed our reaction, please do that now. We appreciate
Yes.
that. Leave us a comment, like I said. Hit the subscribe button if this is your first time on the channel. We got lots of different kinds of music. We got sports. We got comedy. So this is a place to be for the entertainment if you like that stuff. We'll be back tomorrow because we drop 2 videos every single day. So we'll see you then.
Thanks so much for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.